In 2011, a woman bought a quiet old house tucked away in the woods of western Massachusetts. She wanted peace, but what she got instead was a secret that had been living just above her head. This story sounds like the start of a haunted house movie, but what she found in her attic, it's far more disturbing. Olivia Carpenter was 27. She had just landed her first book deal and needed a quiet place to work. She found a 3-story Victorian home just outside a sleepy New England town. It was strangely affordable and completely isolated, perfect for writing. She moved in that fall with her cat, Newton, and started her dream life. But the house had quirks. The attic hatch was nailed shut. The neighbors barely spoke. And at night, it was so quiet you could hear your own heartbeat. About 6 weeks in, Olivia woke up at exactly 3 a.m. She heard creaking above her, like footsteps, slow, heavy. She brushed it off as the house settling. But the next night, the sound came back. Then the next, always at 3 a.m. She started noticing small things, a chair out of place, a light she was sure she turned off, turned back on. Her cereal boxes were open when she hadn't touched them. And her cat, Newton, he stopped sleeping in her room. He would just stare at the ceiling. Then came the note. One morning, Olivia walked into her kitchen and froze. On the table was a torn piece of yellow notebook paper. No envelope, no handwriting, just shaky block letters that said, "I like your cat. Don't make me come down." She ran, called the police. They searched the house top to bottom. Nothing. No signs of forced entry. But then, one of the officers noticed the attic hatch. They pried it open. A tall officer climbed the ladder. Seconds later, he called down, "You're going to want to see this." Inside was a mattress, buckets, food wrappers, and taped to the walls were photographs. Photos of Olivia, sleeping, all taken through the air vent in her ceiling. Police launched an investigation, but the man was never found. Weeks later, Olivia stayed with a friend. She brought her things, including her indoor camera. She hadn't checked it since the night of the note. One night, out of boredom, she played back the footage. At 2:59 a.m., the camera detects motion. From the side of the frame, a panel in the wall opens. A man, shirtless, pale, barefoot, walks out. He stares directly at the camera and smiles. Then, without saying a word, he turns and disappears back into the wall. It was never the attic. To this day, no one knows who he was. Olivia moved away. The house was sold, and the panel was sealed shut again. But if you ever move into an old house and hear something in the attic, just make sure it's really the attic.